What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? How's everybody doing? We around these parts don't usually do artists back to back like this too often, but this one was a little bit special, and I went out of my way a little bit for this one, so I wanted to make sure I did it at the right time. So thanks to all y'all, and I just want to say, like, I appreciate all the kind words, because like I get so nervous when I go into like these just singer reactions, because like I fully admit that like all I can speak from is like my one like niche of like vocal training that I've gotten in, like bel canto and like this and that, like a little bit of choir and this and that, bands that I've performed in. But like my career, as it were, like what I kind of draw from to add value is all like live production. It's all live production. Like I did that as a career for a long time. I worked with a lot of bands, and like really I just had to troubleshoot a lot, and that's where like a lot of my feedback comes from, right? But like Angelina Jordan, man, like she's different. She is different. Like she hits different, and it's just like it freaks me out. Like yesterday in the video I did, like the first note comes out, it's like, hold on, I have to back it up. You know what I mean? So, but that being said, because y'all were just so kind to me, and I just, like I said, I just can't appreciate that enough. I talk. Where the conversation started was on our podcast. We did a live podcast, and myself and Kevin and Dave, they're producer buddies of mine, they're recording buddies of mine. They were talking about like how they would approach someone with such a unique voice. And y'all so graciously let me know that she has this microphone right here. So this is a Neumann, what is it? A TLM 103. There's a 102 and a 103. She may have one or the other. It doesn't really matter the difference for what we're doing, right? Because like I did a whole video on this, and I'm working on it. It's just like I got my thing going on, right? So I'm comparing this mic to the mic I normally use, SM7B, which is somewhere else. But since I had the mic, we're gonna use it for reactions. And I will save my thoughts for like the microphone to the end of this, and we'll see what's going on here. But as you can see, she's singing into this mic, which I guess she got for her birthday, which like unbelievable birthday present. I'm hoping that this translates well. This is my second video doing with the microphone. I just haven't listened to it yet, other than some singing earlier, and it sounded fantastic. So anyways, just wanted to say thank you all so much. We're doing Angelina Jordan, You Make Me Feel So Young. This is a YouTube request. You can check me out on Patreon, links in the description. Please let me know what else I want to see. I asked for one with a band, and I got a bunch of links for that. I also heard that she's having an album come out, which I will go through song for song. Very excited. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Out of the gates, I normally don't use headphones in these reactions, because they just like they make me a little bit less, they like a little bit more overwhelmed, as it were. But this microphone doesn't like the speakers, so that's just, it is what it is. So anyway. Oh wait, let me make sure you can see it. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. Let's do this.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung.
Okay. Really? She started. Okay. Because I'm expecting you make me feel so young. You make me feel as spring has sprung. You know, like that, like it goes up, not down. Like, good for her.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such happy in every dream. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I.
The sustain and the resonance at the bottom, man, it's just like, it is astounding. It is astounding. And it's just like for her to set herself up high and then surprise you with like I say, like surprise me at least with the low part, and then be able to give resonance. Because like I say, like a lot of people can sing low notes and that's one thing, but to have resonance and sustain, and like I'm putting her age aside. You know what I mean? Because like that, like at this point, it's like I'm just, we all know that she's a young freaking prodigy, and it's like that is its whole other conversation. I just want to talk about just like the singing part, because it surprises me every single time that people can sing that low and have that much sustain with such a small frame, you know? It's just like,
are just like a couple of tots run across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray,
like it's so low. Come on, like it's so low. It's so low, but it's still comfortable. Cause like if she was pushing herself, she'd be so focused on just that note that it wouldn't do anything else. It would just be the note, right? But it's like the fact that she can do that. I like the fact that she could hit that note and keep it sustained as well as pronounce the word effectively. You know what I mean?
Song, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray.
See, and like she still gets that like that breathy kind of like that like breakup to her voice where it sounds like it's gonna like trail off, but it's still sound. It's like maybe not pitch anymore, but it's like sound still. Like it's so impressive. I wish I knew all the technical terms for what she was up to, but I think a lot of this is just feel. And I think it's just like her feel is just like so appealing to the ear, you know?
I'm gonna feel though I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young.
Okay, let's listen to all those O syllables now. They're all the exact same. They're all the exact same.
So I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young.
Like it's all the same. So like from the bel canto background, I guess I don't know if this applies to others. This is just like me talking, right? But like so the practice is you go ooh with your mouth and you go ah with your embouchure and like your tongue and shit, right? So then it comes out as like a ooh. You hear like the transition, right? So like you can get different sounds from your mouth or like from your embouchure, and you can control the consistency with the other part of it, like whichever side you want to think of first, right? Chicken or the egg type thing. So like for me, it's like my mouth position, and then what is my jaw and my tongue doing? And hers is perfect. It's perfect all the time. Like I said, all those oohs in like that whole stanza there is just perfect the whole time. They're all the exact same. It's like that is another level of paying attention. You know what I mean? And it's like I saw her doing that when she was real young, and it's like I've said that too. It's like to explain to somebody that's like 8 that they need to do that. It's just like. And she's probably just like, no, like this is how I like to sing. I like when it's consistent, and it's just like I don't blame her. I don't blame her with a voice like that. With a voice like that, it probably feels really good.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots run across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel.
It's just so good. Like it's this the way she's playing with it, and like in her own way. Because like she's got someone said this like so she's got this like vibrato thing that's like it just like sets her apart in my opinion. And it's like it's almost like two-tone, but not from like a pitch, from like a frequency standpoint. So it's like she can do like the ooh, and then it's like there's almost like instead of the grit being a part of the note, it's like a separate. So it's like there's grit on top of the note that she's singing. I like, does that make sense? Like I'm grasping here, and it's like I'll get to the microphone after why I'm thinking more and more that this microphone makes sense. But it's just like it's interesting. It's really interesting. It's like when you like have like a really nice sip of like coffee, and you're like, ooh, this is complicated. You know what I mean? Does anyone else think of that when they drink coffee?
So young, you make me feel there are songs to be sung and bells to be rung and a wonderful flame to be flung.
So like then the same thing. It's just like to the You could probably hear my dogs barking. To the point of like keeping the syllables the same. So when she goes, when I'm old and young, it like falls more on the ah, but all she has to do is open her embouchure, so the note still sits the exact same in her, in like her diaphragm, her esophagus, and then out this way, right? All the way up until the front of her mouth and her tongue and her teeth. Everything's the exact same, and then the embouchure changes. And it's interesting because she can still sing that part and make it a little bit more of a dynamic stretch for that long note, which would separate it from all those syllables that it was building up to that stanza. It's just like, man, Sinatra was a freaking songwriter, and she is like killing this. She is killing this. This is like the Stevie Wonder stuff for me, man. It's like I get a little defensive, and it's like, no complaints, no complaints.
Me feel there are songs to be sung and bells to be rung in a wonderful flame to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray,
Ah, man, the sustain, like she's just proving it.
I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. Oh, you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young.
Fantastic, man. Like it's just it's deadly, and like in a lot of ways, you know, because it's like she's not only is she the singer superstar, like the quality and like is there, but like the entertainer performance is there too, because it's like when, like, you know, when us like watching any of my shorts, watching any of my TikToks, any of them, I don't look at the camera at all. I just look straight forward, right? But it's like she's still making eye contact. She's smiling when she can, when it doesn't interfere with her like singing. Like, you know, you go watch Beyonce, you go watch any of the like the big superstars out there. You know what I mean? Bruno Mars is like another one that I focus on the channel. It's like they're always engaged with the camera. Like they just like are always taking those little steps to be like just separated as an entertainer, not just a singer, right? And it's just like, at this age, man, like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The microphone thing, like I'm gonna need to spend a little bit more time with this one, but I get it, and I'm hoping that like it's translating. Just really quickly, like how I record this, it's all pre-processing. So like all I have is I have a compressor that just for my other mic, it just basically is a gain boost, and it just levels things off. So I get really excited. It just keeps it like low, and it doesn't like rip everyone's heads off. But that's all I have, and then it just records directly in. So there's no like pre or post editing. But like if you can hear it, you could probably hear that my throat's dry, and like you can probably hear when I make movements and when I touch the desk, my dog barking, and it's like that's all very unique to this microphone. But the purpose for that is when, like I say, when she gets that like that like tone coming out on top of her vocal, like where it's like the growly kind of gritty thing on top of the pitch, this microphone picks it up really nice. And it's like I found it singing earlier, and like I said, like I did a video I'm gonna piece together and comparing the two and talking about it, but like it really made me dot my I's and cross my T's as a singer, because it's like you can fucking hear everything. You can hear everything. And so like I do think it's a smart selection. I do think it's a smart selection of microphone for her. I do think there's smarter out there. But like kudos, if it like as a birthday present, man, like there is like this is an $1,800 microphone. I'm not trying to like crap on that at all. Like this microphone is like top tier. I just like I have my holdups about what I found when I was recording it. It sounded like it influenced my voice too much from like a recording standpoint, not from like what it made me do as a singer. Just like the recorded side of it sounded influenced too much. But in the same breath, it's like when you have that much going on, you need to capture the whole palette of sound accurately or closely, well enough to be able to then give a mix that like actually represents it, right? Because like if you sang into the wrong microphone with her voice, it wouldn't do all the things. Like it would still be amazing, but it might not reflect all the different like patterns of it, right? So that's why I picked this microphone up. I'm just really trying to get to the bottom of it, and I'm gonna try to do that as often as I can with all these people, because yeah, it's exciting. And like I saw a thumbnail of her singing into an AKG 214, which to me makes more sense, both financially and like practically. But like I don't know. If you got the money, may as well get the nice microphone, right? So we're doing videos tonight, and I did a long one explaining it and digging into it a little further. So anyways, we've been rambling for a little while. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like I say, I can't tell you how much it just warms my heart, all the everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope everyone enjoyed this one. We'll see you again soon.